Hi, everybody. Welcome to our afternoon tea session. I hope you guys are having a great Monday and an awesome start to the week. We definitely have some celebrity tea to get into today. Oh my gosh. Like, you guys, sometimes the stories are just giving the need for tea. Okay. I actually also put up the podcast episode for today. Oh my gosh, I forgot my wedding ring. Mercury is still retrograde, you guys. And also, I'm going to blame Mercury retrograde for some of these stories. Anyway, I have a podcast episode that just went up about Chapel Roan. That should be up on YouTube. And then, if you guys listen to Spotify or Apple Podcasts, that should be uploaded and processed later today. So, I'm very excited about that. Definitely, if you guys join me here today, I would love for you to also check that out later. It's pretty juicy. But okay, so let's get into the tea for today. Our first story is about baby Bieber. We're going to start out on a positive, happy note, some positivity, if you will. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber had their baby. So amazing. It was announced on August 23rd. Now, we don't know what day the actual birth occurred. I wanted to do like a baby birth chart reading. We may have to wait on that to like actually get a confirmation of like the date and all that stuff, at least the date confirmed. But I'm going to say the baby's a Virgo and Virgos are very healing. Sage Moon, right on cue. Speaking of Virgos, Sage Moon, the fellow Virgo sun. Good morning. How are you, Sage? Hey, Nigel. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing good. The weekend was really nice, really restful. Hung out with the pups, took it easy, cleaned the house a little, just like got myself together. So thank you for asking. It was a really nice weekend. Definitely needed. And then Friday, we went and had dinner with some friends, which was so great to see them. So I had a good weekend. I'm feeling like recharged. What about you guys? What did y'all get up to over the weekend? 1 a.m. here in Malaysia. Oh my gosh, Nigel, you must be so tired. Well, I'm glad that you at least are popping in to say hi, even if, if you pass out, we won't hold it against you. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, hey, Robin. How's it going? Hi, Julie. Yay. Okay. I've been kind of enjoying these afternoon tea times. Let me know what you guys think. If y'all really still want some late night, we can do that too. But I feel like this is a little bit better for our, rhythms. Sorry, Nigel, for everybody else on, I know we're all kind of scattered around, but you know. Hey, Beth, how's it going? We're doing great. We are doing great. We're just starting with some little positivity, talking about baby Bieber and just how great that is and how Virgo suns are very healing. So, a lot of the time, Virgos will be born into families where they actually come in to help bring healing, bring happiness. Of course, all babies bring joy and love, but Virgo babies, I will say, they do have this way of helping to heal and have, just the personality of a Virgo as the healer, as the ruler of the sixth house. They do have this effect on their families where that's kind of their role. And they come in and they inspire people to heal in their family. So I just think it's really lovely that Justin and Hailey have a little Virgo baby. It's just so positive. And when we do get the baby's birth date, it would be fun just to look at, obviously just the positive aspects of the relationship with the family and kind of the ways that, family units can work together. Family astrology is so interesting, you guys. And that'll be a fun way to kind of dip our toe in the water. So, okay, that was our first just little happy tea. Just want to, chit chat about that one for a second. But, oh, wait, there is one. I have my notes here. There is one little dicey thing I wrote down. We have a little spice in here. I did want to pull one card, just one, well, maybe two, about how Selena Gomez feels. And not to be snarky, I'm just telling you guys, I did see a couple of reports, which that's always going to be the case with Selena and Justin, but a couple of reports came out saying one was like she's unbothered, which that was like an interesting, okay, like what? Like, wouldn't you just not address it at all? One report was like Selena's unbothered. And then another one was like, she's devastated. And I'm sure it's something in between. I'm just curious. Just gonna pull a card just to see, and it may just be neutral, it may be sweet, but just to see, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, what Selena Gomez's feeling was when she heard about the baby, about Justin's baby. And no judgment. I mean, they dated for a long time. They were childhood sweethearts. It wouldn't be weird if it made her feel a little sad. But it also wouldn't be weird if she felt really happy. So I'm just curious. We'll just start with that. Something light and breezy. Okay, best love in the daytime tea. Okay. Personally love this time. Okay, Julie, that's 2. Okay. Nigel says I'm a night owl. No worries. Oh, thanks, Nigel. Okay, good. I agree with you guys. I'm feeling the same way. I'm glad all of us tea timers are on the same page. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule together. As we know, that's important, right? Okay. So let's see. I feel like they're pretty good and shuffled. Selena Gomez, allegedly for entertainment purposes, how she felt when she found out about the birth of Justin Bieber's baby. 8 of Wands. Okay. It's complicated. Up in the air. It's complicated. That's understandable. Let's see if we can get one more clarifier on the reason for a little bit of a complicated feeling. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Complicated, but overall happy. Love that. Beautiful. What a great little positivity story to start our Monday. I like this. So, it's complicated, but we have the 8 here. So, this is to me feeling power over your emotions, feeling power over your passions. Not to say that, again, there weren't a couple little feels that came up. Justin was her first love, but 8 energy. She is on top of that. It's not like it was something like overwhelming. I think it was just a little feeling maybe of nostalgia, just kind of, a couple competing feelings maybe, but then overall 10 of Pentacles, really feeling happy and congratulatory. And I think maybe even a sense of relief of like, now he really has this family because I do think deep down Selena wants him to be happy. And I think that goes the other way as well. I think deep down Justin wants Selena to be happy as well. And so I think she felt really good about it. I think she was glad. It's like, okay, he has that family unit to take care of him. That kind of feeling from within. So beautiful. Love it. That is very cute. Everybody's saying hi. You guys, we have the sweetest, best group on YouTube. I'm just going to say it. That's what I think. Okay, so that was our nice little start. Now, the next one is not so happy. Oh my God, I'm not even using my slides that I made. It is a Monday. Hold on, guys. Let me pull these up. Okay, well, there we go. That was story 1 and story 2. Okay, so this story, we're getting a little more salacious now. This is Kick Kennedy, okay? You may not have heard of her. I hadn't heard of her until this story came out. But supposedly, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, I should say, Ben Affleck has been spending time with Kick Kennedy, who is the daughter of RFK Jr. So she's a member of the Kennedy family, the Kennedy dynasty, if you will. A huge deal here in the US for anybody who, isn't quite aware of the Kennedys or whatever. But people are saying that this is the reason that Jen finally filed for divorce because she was under the impression, according to sources, that they were separated but working on it. She got wind that he had actually been spending time with Kid Kennedy, having some lunches, hanging out, spending time. People had seen them together. And Jennifer quickly realized, okay, maybe we're not really working on things. Maybe this break is a little bit more permanent because he's already found somebody else to entertain him. Other sources have also said that Ben has wanted to be, a politician for quite some time. And maybe this is his next move, wanting to, be with a Kennedy and move on. That is honestly, I felt kicked in the gut for Jen. Like I was like, I'm not saying she's great. I'm sure it takes 2 to tango in the divorce, but that is bad. I'm sorry. Like that is bad. That is just bad. So we're going to pull some cards and see, is there any truth to this rumor that he is with Kit Kennedy? And I wanted to put this picture up of her because if you just look at her face, she looks like Ben's type. She has Jen Garner energy. They even kind of look similar. If you'll notice, like, a lot of people, and this isn't true for everyone, but there are times when you'll look at a couple and they kind of look similar. Like you can see where they're attracted to each other because they kind of look alike. I mean, she looks like Ben Affleck as a woman. I'm sorry. And like, I mean that as a compliment. They have very beautiful symmetrical faces, but like, it's just, I'm sorry. There's no way Jennifer Lopez saw this and was not just like enraged. So we're going to pull some cards. What do you guys think? Okay, Julie likes the name Kick. That has to be a nickname for something, doesn't it? I wonder if she's like that. Like if her personality is like, I don't know, like kicking. Like I feel like you'd have to be really upbeat to pull off the name. And if that is a nickname, then she must be like really snappy and zippy. Okay, let's see. Penny says, "Will Ben get back together with Jen Garner?" Penny, I would have said, I think maybe, but now looking at Kick, it's like she looks like Jen Garner 2.0. I mean, he definitely has a type. Okay, so we'll see what we get, Penny. Yeah, Beth says he definitely has a type. Totally. Stage says, "Aw, snap. She does look like Jen Garner, right? Isn't that crazy, you guys? I almost fell out of my chair when I saw this." Okay. And the links should all be below to these topics. I think I already put them in the description. If not, I'll do it right after. But if anybody wants to like read these stories, you can click on those and, get all the dirty deets. So let's pull a card for how Ben Affleck allegedly, for entertainment purposes, really feels about Kick Kennedy. How does he feel about her? Lots of rumors floating. How does Ben feel about Kick Kennedy? Ooh, interesting. 10 of Wands. Passionate, but a burden. Could be a burden worth having, though, as we know this card often will indicate. Tens also can be a wish fulfillment, but this is definitely a burden. I wonder if the burden is because of Jennifer Lopez finding out or Jen Garner. Maybe there's something going on there. I don't know. We're going to pull some clarifiers. Interesting. I did not expect that right off the bat, though. A 10 of Wands. Okay. Kick's first name is Kathleen. Thank you, Robin. Okay, she must be spunky then. If your name is Kathleen, but people call you Kick. I mean, Ben needs somebody strong for sure. Okay. The Fool, which kind of like rolled out weird. Um, oh my God, how Ben feels at the Fool. Like, if you look at this card, hold on, I might able to see this. If you look at this card, this person is holding like a little white flower in their hand. They're looking to the sun. There's a little white dog at their feet. It's like also this person is at the end of, I don't know, I guess like some sort of plank on a boat or a dock, and they're about to just walk right into the water, which is symbolic of an emotional new beginning, a new journey, really just stepping right in. Could that be part of why this feels like a burden? Something that I've noticed about Ben Affleck is that I feel like he's the kind of person that will take a really long time with people that he's not serious about. But then when he like decides that he wants to be with somebody, I think he'll move pretty quickly. Like with Jennifer Lopez, they got married and divorced within 2 years, and he's now moved on. It's like, I think he moves quickly. Okay, let's see. What is that burden? Beth says, "Remember Jennifer Garner was a kick-ass kick A. Oops, I don't want to get demonetized. Kick A assassin in Daredevil, the movie. They met and started their relationship. I think he likes being dominated." Beth. Beth T. The T, Beth. I think you're right. I think you're right. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, Claire Cardi. Hey, Claire. How's it going? What time is it there now? Sorry if that's annoying. I'm like, what time is it where you are? Oh my God. It's late, right, Claire? Like super late? Oh my God. Okay, Beth, you're killing me. So I was thinking, did you guys see like all of the press that came out about Jen Garner when she like got back in shape for she made an appearance as Elektra in oh my God, what is it? The one with Wolverine and Deadpool. And they were like, this was everywhere. They were talking about her workout routine. She went back with her old trainer and she looks ripped. Like she looked really good. I mean, she always looks pretty, but I had this feeling, like, I was like, "Oh my god, Ben is, like, very nostalgic seeming to me, and maybe he's kinda searching to retrieve his youth." I don't know, just speculation. He's giving kind of that crisis energy where he's just kind of moving from woman to woman, and he got back with JLo, and they were recreating their old photos. I just get this feeling like he's searching for something, right? And maybe his past gives him comfort or makes him feel good again. And it made me think, "Oh my gosh, is he gonna try to get back with Jen Garner now because she's been working out and she's like the Elektra that he fell in love with on the set of Daredevil." I mean, the mess, you guys, the mess. It just keeps spinning around and around for him. But now we got someone new. Penny says Ben is a wand boy. Yes, he is, Penny. Oh, lawyer Mo is working. Yes. I will say hi. Thank you, Beth. You're so sweet. I'll tell him you said hi. 6:15 in the evening. Oh, okay, Claire. So actually not too bad of a time. All right. I love that. I was thinking it was like 3 a.m. or something. Okay, cool. Definitely King of Wands for Beth for sure. Yeah, you guys, I'm dying. Okay, too funny. Why does he feel like it's a burden though? Why is it this 10 of Wands for Ben? Why not like some cups or like Ace of Wands? Like what's going on here? Why does Ben feel like it's a burden? Allegedly. Temperance. Okay, guys. Remember how I was like, oh my God, just saying that he moves too quickly. He keeps diving in. Temperance. I really think that it's just he has like a fear of people judging him or him looking bad in the press because his energy is the fool. He's ready. He's going to walk right off that dock into the water. Like, if he were up to his own devices, if he could just do what he wanted, but it's a burden because he has all these wands, you know, we know all this passion, wants to be with this woman, but temperance is the burden. He has to stay balanced. He's like, "Oh my god, but I can't do it." Like, I get this feeling like Ben's like, "I could never do what I want." Sorry. He just has this kind of like whiny sort of Eeyore energy. I know I'm being a little harsh this Monday, but it's what I'm feeling. It's what I'm picking up. That's annoying to him. He wants to be able to just go full wands, if you know what I mean, just like out in public with her, whatever. And I think he just feels annoyed that he has to repress things. Wow, he moved on really quickly. Why did he move on? I don't know. I just want to know, like, why did he move on so quickly from Jennifer Lopez? Like, I think we know, but I need to pull a card because that's a quick turnaround. Already feeling all this energy for somebody else. Why did he move on so quickly from Jennifer Lopez? The star. He had it. She was the star of her own show. And other people have said this, and we've even talked about this on the channel. Hopefully she'll humble herself after this and maybe work on, letting other people also shine in her relationships. I don't know. I think it's very complicated with them, but the star card, I think he was just so ready to heal from feeling like he was second fiddle, so ready to be in the spotlight. Again, I don't think either of them are perfect. I wouldn't want to, date either one of them, to be honest. They seem like a lot. But I think for him, he was just like, okay, I'm ready to shine. I'm tired of being, in the shadows while she was shining her light. It's my turn. So I think he made the decision and he just moved on. He was like, I'm done. Really just done. Ready to shine, ready to get his groove back. You know what I mean? Okay. Yikes. So Penny wanted to know about Jennifer Garner. Penny, we're on the same page because I have this next little quick story about them. We still don't really have clarity here, but there were some stories that came out that said Jennifer Garner was on a break now with her, current serious partner. I don't think that they're engaged. Maybe they're engaged. I don't know, but somebody that she's been really serious with. Breakup rumors started to swirl, and sources said that it was because Jen Garner was playing mediator for Ben and JLo, and Ben was spending a lot of time around Jennifer Garner and the kids, and that this guy had enough. I couldn't really blame him for that if that was going on. So then, of course, photos have now come out saying that, spotting them together. I think that they're trying to smooth things over. It does look like Jennifer Garner is staying with her current partner. Well, we're going to pull a couple cards and see what's going on there. How does Ben feel about Jennifer Garner at this moment in time? Allegedly. John Miller. Jen Garner's man is not too happy with her right now, Robin says. He's jealous of all the attention she gives Ben. Ooh, I couldn't blame him. I can't blame him for that. I mean, that would be really weird and annoying. I mean, I feel for you, John Miller. That would stink. Penny says, I still think JLo and A-Rod were a good fit. I think so too. It's just that cheating thing. Just that pesky cheating thing that A-Rod was doing. Supposedly A-Rod is now in an open relationship with somebody, which may be what he wants. I don't think I feel like JLo needs somebody who is really, this is gonna sound weird, but she needs someone who's, like, really famous that she, like, looks up to, or someone who's, like, really successful in their own right, but who was, like, obsessed with her. And it's gonna be hard to find because usually, at least from what I can tell, a lot of people who are, like, really famous and successful seem like they can get these huge egos. It's, I don't know, she's got a lot going against her. I feel like she wants a lot from other people. I just think she has to learn to be a little more giving as well, balance things out. Beth says, yes, Jennifer Garner is a good actress, and I think she keeps in great shape. But yeah, she outdid herself for the Deadpool movie. Agreed, Beth. Agreed. Okay. Julie says, you called this so long ago, Britt, that they wouldn't work. Oh my God. Thank you, Julie. I remember when we did our reading back in May when JLo made her first appearance at the Met Gala without Ben. And she had this whole spiel saying that he was working on this other film and that was why he wasn't there. And I had this horrible gut feeling that, I guess we call it our intuition, that was like, no, it's already over. Like there is no way. And then when we pulled the cards, that's what they said. And I was like, they're already done. So thank you, Julie, for reminding me of that. That was wild, wasn't it? Oh my God. The tarot TV talking sometimes. All right. So how he feels about, how Ben Affleck feels about Jen Garner currently. How does Ben Affleck see Jen Garner? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Guys, King of Wands. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So Kit Kennedy is the 10 of Wands. Jen Garner is the King of Wands. J-Lo was the star card energy. So he, this man, I mean, that must be, how does he get anything else done? This must be exhausting. Um, yeah, the passion. Guys, if it were up to him, I think he would absolutely, allegedly, be back with Jen Garner in a heartbeat. Why can't, it's like he never loves these women the way that he needs to until they're gone. What is that? What is that? I don't know how you overcome that. These are some questions for a therapist. Dang. Um, let's see. What are you guys saying? Oh my God, Robin. Back when you said definitely King of Wands, Beth for sure. You guys are so funny. You guys know when the King of Wands is coming out, and you know exactly what it means. Michaela, hi Michaela. Michaela says, "I will always love Jennifer Garner. She is such a class act. She does just seem so sweet, doesn't she?" Britt, you always calling it. Thank you, Michaela. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Also, in my opinion, I think JLo is not a caring person to be with. If my man was sober, I wouldn't throw alcohol in his face every day and drag him to all these celebrity liquor events. Ugh, good point, Michaela. I totally agree. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Yep, I agree with you. It's kinda like, that phrase, "You reap what you sow." It's like she really JLo has to learn to, like, sow into others, like, give them love, understanding, and caring if she wants it back. You can't just take, 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 and then get upset when people aren't there anymore. Okay. Claire says, "Mr. Wand Boy." I love it. Oh my god, I love it too. Claire, he is the Wand Boy. Penny called it Mr. Wand Boy, Beth says. Penny, I'm so funny. Yes, you did, Penny. If he wants to settle down, he will go for Gen G. If he wants to play, he will stay single. Penny. Oh my God. Penny speaks. I agree. I agree with you. What about Kit Kenny? Kit Kenny? What about Kit Kennedy, Penny? What do you think about her? Do you think that that's like on par with single and dating? Michaela says Jennifer Garner gives me the same vibes as Anne Hathaway. I don't know why. LOL. I could see it. They both seem like if you ever see Anne Hathaway like speaking to people, like to the press, I saw a clip of her and she was like, "Can we do this, please? Okay. And thank you." Like, I think it's the politeness or something. There's this like warmth and like thinking of other people that I think some people find it a little bit like, like they're overly fake nice. I think they're actually like that though. I do. I think they're actually just sensitive, sweet people. It would be interesting to see if they have similarities in their birth charts, Michaela. Mm, good call. I never really thought of the two of them being so similar, but now that you brought it up, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, yeah, single and dating. Not sure he wants more kids, Penny said. Oh, good point. And Kick is like 36, quite a bit younger. She might. She might want kids if she doesn't have any. Okay, so let's see. Michaela can't see him having any more children either. I can't. Yeah, I can't either. It doesn't seem like he would want to, unless he thinks it's like his last chance to have like a happy family, and he tries to do a redo. I guess it just depends on where he's at mentally. Okay, so King of Wands, Jennifer Garner. Okay, how does Jennifer Garner feel about Ben Affleck? Because everybody has, or not everybody, but a lot of sources were saying that she secretly has always loved him and blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. I think Jennifer Garner went through it with him. But, when the tabloids say certain things just enough times, makes you want to pull a card and get the tarot tea at least. So, Jen Garner, how does she feel about Ben Affleck allegedly at this moment in time? The sun. What? Okay. I think it was like breathe. My watch is like breathe. He sees her or his energy towards her is King of Wands, passion. Her energy towards him is the sun card, happiness. What the heck? Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic love, but it's a love. I mean, they do have kids together. They were together a long time. Hmm. Penny says, unless he wants a Kennedy baby, LOL. Penny. Exactly. If he's trying to be a politician and wants to be like, have like a Kennedy baby, which is so shallow to think of it like that, but I could see it. And I could see them thinking about it like that too. Mm. Oh my God, Michaela. Anything between Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? We'll pull a card for it. I'm traumatized by this, by the way. I'm still traumatized by this reading. Now, is she in love with him? Before we move on and pull a different card, I don't think this is in love. But I do think there is a lot of genuine love and happiness. There is a family feeling. I think he feels more passionately towards her. I think she has like an unconditional love for him and she is happy around him when things are good. And I think she was even quoted as saying something like that. Like oh my God, no, the quote was something like, when the sun shines on you, when Ben Affleck is like, I don't remember what it was, but it was something like, when Ben Affleck is around you and he loves you and things are good, it's like the sun is shining upon you. And when things are bad, it's like you're left out in the cold, something to that effect. The sun card. I think she is in love with the part of him that makes her feel like the sun is shining upon her when things are good. But I think he's really broken her heart. So I don't know. Is the door always open? Maybe deep down she wishes things were different, but I think she's a smart person. I don't think she would ever go back to that, but it's definitely something nostalgic. That makes me really sad. Okay, that's so sad. Um, okay, we'll lighten it up with something funny from Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, their vibe. What's their vibe together? The Chariot, look at that. 2 guys, you guys, you can't make this stuff up. 2 guys, and then there's this Mars energy of the Chariot motivation. They motivate each other to be better. There they are, 2 like brothers, besties. Yeah, Mars energy though, passion. I mean, I'm not saying it's like that kind of passion, but you never know. I guess it could be, but I feel like it's more of a motivation. Like they influence each other to keep doing stuff. Hey, let's make this. Oh my gosh, like he just did that. I want to do that. It's like kind of this energy where they keep just pushing each other forward in life all the time. That's what the Chariot is. It moves you forward. I think that that's what they're meant to do for each other. It's like a soul friendship. That's kind of cool. I love that. Okay. It's making sense. Michaela strikes again. Michaela. Michaela totally strikes again. The Mars energy of it all. Bros, Penny says. Claire's fishing. Gone fishing. This little fishing. Oh my God, I had to make sure those are fishing poles. That's funny. Robin says, Penny, Ben doesn't want more kids. That was one of the main reasons why he and Anna de Armas broke up. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Robin. Well, hopefully Kid Kennedy doesn't want kids, or he's just going to keep doing the same things again and again and again. Nigel says, oh, Nigel with our music tea. Okay, Nigel. By the way, Cherry 22 is officially joining the weekend on his Australian tour this October. So happy for her. And it's her first arena performance. Nigel, you are like the music tea spiller. Like you called this so long ago. You were talking about Cherry 22 months and months and months ago, and look at her now having this glow up, like, joining The Weeknd. Hopefully, it'll be like when Sabrina Carpenter joined Taylor Swift and just kind of, takes their fame and puts them into a whole new spotlight with a new audience. That's really cool. Well, thanks for sharing that. I love it. That's exciting. Okay. Michaela says, I think they are each other's constants in this crazy Hollywood world, and cards are flying. Seven of Wands. Michaela strikes again. The Seven of Wands flew out while I was reading that, and this is confirmation. Absolutely. This is what they face. And I do think they're each other's constant. They're the ones that they know it's like he has my back and vice versa, because Seven of Wands, it's competitive. Look at all those wands. It's competitive. They feel like, in that industry, there are always people trying to take your spot, always people trying to get the funding that you want for your film. But yes, they are each other's constant. They work together as a team, motivating each other, Mars energy, moving forward. Love it. Okay, well, this is like really nice. I wish, I don't know, I wish that like it could have just worked out with Jen Garner and they could have just had this nice little life of family and friendship. But alas, I think that Ben Affleck's a very complicated person. I really do. Okay. So where do we go from here? Okay, we have that. I think we answered all the questions around Jen Garner and Ben Affleck. We can just ask like, is there a chance that they could get together in the future? I mean, he got back with JLo after 20 years. Who's to say in 10 years, you know, Ben and Jen Garner don't decide to like get a rocking chair, retire, and just rock into the sunset for the next 30 years. I don't know. Let's just see. Any chance that Ben and Jen Garner could ever get back together? Allegedly. Any chance? Ace of Cups. My cup runneth over with love. I'm going to say yes, there is a chance. This is wild. Ben Affleck's love story is like a soap opera. And Jen Garner's significant other probably wouldn't love to hear this. I'm saying this would have to be way in the future, though. I'm talking years down the road when they're both just like looking at their grandchildren, standing next to each other, smiling, and they decide, you know, we've been through so much together and separately. At the end of the day, it really is you. Like that kind of feeling. I just got goosebumps. So that could happen. And honestly, that would be really sweet. And that maybe that's the best case scenario. Now, Jen Garner, I think she deserves better, but who knows? Who knows? I'd have to look at their soul astrology and see what kind of lessons they were learning from each other just to kind of get a better idea. But the answer is maybe in the future. They definitely have a lot of love, a lot of genuine love between each other. Messy, 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 though. Okay, what are you guys saying? You need to take a break from that energy. Mm. Claire says, is Kanye West going down the same road as Matthew Perry? His dentist giving him canisters of laughing gas and making crazy money off of him. Oh my God. We'll pull a card for that. Penny says, I could see it happening. Okay. Penny's intuition says she can see it. Julie says, no way. Oh, Claire says, yes, it's a scary, sad road. Give me my life any day. I hear you, Claire. For real. Those 7 of Wands every day, I mean, it'll break you down. And then with like Chapel Roan, what she was just talking about, and I did like a breakdown of her birth chart and pulled some cards for her in the podcast episode that's up now. It's like you really see what people go through. Fame definitely isn't all it's cracked up to be. Okay, let's see. Kanye West. We'll see. Is he going down the same road as Matthew Perry? He definitely seems disturbed. Seven of Wands again? Guys, we were just talking about like how horrible Hollywood is, and this came out again. This is like double confirmation for me. Wow. The answer is yes, Claire. Yes, he is in the mix, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, in the Hollywood mix. Like everything bad that we were talking about, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to people backstabbing you, not being able to trust anybody, really being caught up in it, he is in that energy. Yeah. So it's a mess. Wow. 7 of Wands. That is what he's. Yikes, you guys. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there, but it's not looking good. Okay. Our next story is Sabrina and Barry. Now, what did you guys think of Sabrina's new album? Did you guys like it? Did you love it? How'd you feel? I liked it. Okay, I think she's amazing. She's so talented. I was expecting it to be more of like espresso and please, please, please. And there were a couple of songs that had that energy. Then there were some other songs that were more downbeat and a little bit more like kind of sad. Like I felt sad when I listened to it, and I wanted to feel happy and upbeat and like pop. So it doesn't mean that it's not a great album. It's still so great. She's so talented. I was just hoping for more pop personally. I was into the pop ladies bringing all of that upbeat, fun energy, like something you can run to and like put on in the background, and like happy music. But turns out, maybe one of the reasons that she isn't putting out the happiest of music is because, according to sources, Sabrina and Barry Keoghan, first they were on a break, they were on and off. Other people have now said it's really done and it's due to his partying. We're going to pull a card and see. Very sad. Oh, Claire says Barry giving us Irish a bad name. Don't worry, Claire. We know you're good people. There's always one bad apple, in the bunch. Barry. Okay, let's see. Oh no, Michaela says go easy on me, Britt. I need Barry and Sabrina to be a thing. I want them to be too. I want the same thing. Okay, Michaela says, see, Kanye needs a Matt Damon. T. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, Nigel says book recommendations for today are Beautiful Ruins by Jess Walter and Faust by J. Wolfgang. I have been in my reading and philosophy era lately. Thank you, Nigel. Ooh, and congrats on getting all that knowledge. We love to see it. Okay. Okay, I'm getting sucked into what y'all are saying. Y'all are so hilarious. I gotta keep moving. I just want to read y'all's tea. What's going on? How does actually let's do past, present, future for them. So past, present, future for Barry and Sabrina. What happened in the past 6 months? Let's just get the general energy around them. I'm gonna make this bigger so y'all can see the cards as they come out. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, the past 6 months. Queen of Wands. Oh my God, yes. This is Sabrina. Look, Queen of Wands. Passion. This is romantic passion and fun, but this is also talking about her really being in the spotlight, which makes so much sense. She definitely was, just performing her heart out. We saw a lot of really cute, behind the scenes sort of video footage of Barry being there at her concerts and him seeming to get flustered by just thinking she's so beautiful and amazing, which is really cute. I really loved that. And yeah, she was the queen of wands, really like it was just all about her. And that's okay. You would hope that that's cool that she can just shine and be in the spotlight and that it's all going to be good. I hope we're not going to get a card that says that like he was threatened by that. No Joe Alwyn vibes, but we'll see. So, yeah, past 6 months, lots of passion, lots of fun. Sabrina in the spotlight. Okay. Get a clarifier on that. Anything else that was going on at that time when it comes to their relationship, their connection? Okay. Oop, that one sort of hopped. We're going to take it. 9 of Pentacles, Sabrina again. Why do I feel like this is building up to some sort of like twist? 9 of Pentacles. This is her in her bag, making money, being successful. I mean, who doesn't want these two cards? Queen of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. Like she is really just in the spotlight of this reading. This was the energy that was kind of, I don't know, I guess overarching in the past 6 months over their relationship, which is great because obviously when, you want to be happy, you want to be taken care of, successful, this is dreams coming true. Typically, when someone is in that state of mind, they are actually at their best, and so they're able to be really good in a relationship. They're happy, they're upbeat. Okay, cool. We just get her, her energy past 6 months. What about in the present moment? What's going on in the present moment? 10 of Cups. Are they actually still together? Is this just to, like, promote the song and, like, the one song that's about supposedly it's about, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes, and what is it, Taste? I think Taste. Is this sort of just to create some PR around Sabrina Carpenter so that her kind of sad songs seem to make more sense? I don't know, because 10 of Cups, this is like wish fulfillment, happy relationship energy. Unless this is Barry with his, because he did post some photos, he's obviously spending time with his son, which is good. Could this be Barry spending time with his family? Maybe that, I don't know. Let's get a clarifier. A lot going on here. What is this 10 of Cups? Is this Barry and Sabrina, or is this Barry and somebody else? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes. Knight of Wands. Another wand boy. Clarify that wand boy, please. Knight of Wands is like, that's the kind of adolescent wand energy of just like wanting to go and conquer. Yeesh. Seven of Swords behind someone's back, sleazy. Oh, dang. Guys, okay. I'm sorry, Michaela. Don't get mad. Alleged. I mean, alleged. This could be, never know. According to the Tarot Tea Truth, though, yeah, Barry is spending time with his baby, and either the woman that he had the baby with, or this could even be another woman that he's playing house with. We don't know. Claire Cardi, we need you to do some recon. Go search for Barry Keoghan and let us know what's going on. Because he's Knight of Wands. So this is somebody, they could be pursuing multiple people. You don't know. But this looks like he's playing house with somebody. And this is happening behind Sabrina's back. Seven of Swords. Okay. How does she actually feel then about all of this? Is she doing, dropping cards? I'm just going to take it since I dropped it. Seven of Pentacles. She's focusing on her work, which makes sense. And she's about to go on tour. Seven of Pentacles, she's focusing on her work as like a spiritual passion as well. I think her work is very healing for her. I think she's able to express herself through her singing, through her music, and she's really focused on that. Interesting. What else? Oh my gosh, there's another card on the floor. Do we take it? I guess why not? Justice card. This is about balance as well. This is about balancing heart and head. You know what she even said in an interview that I saw when she was promoting this new album? She said that she's still able to fall in love, but that she does it, or no, it was on Chicken Shop Date. Love that. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen Chicken Shop Date on YouTube? So cute. Go watch the Sabrina Carpenter one after this. Precious. She's just adorable. But she was talking about how, yes, she can still like fall in love easily, but she does it now with like her eyes wide open. That's what I think this is. This is like she's balanced. And when she came out with like, please, 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 I feel like that was real for her. She has no illusions. Even with Barry, I think she always had in the back of her mind, this is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this. I'm focused on my career. And, who knows what will happen with this relationship, but he has a child. I'm doing this. I don't think that she let herself get carried away the way she may have done in the past. And to me, that's just maturity. She's maturing. So I feel like she's balanced and focusing on her work. I think she's okay. She's not like devastated. Also, she has this really strong foundation of being the Queen of Wands and taking care of herself. So I feel like she's extremely resilient. She's not like in this place in her head where she's devastated. I'm so glad to hear that. And I think Barry's doing his thing. Mm, okay. I'm not surprised by that, to be honest, but I am happy to see that Sabrina is just like, you know, It's all right. I get it. Not everything works out. I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm balanced. I'm focused. I have a lot going on. Like, I like this. I'm glad that she's in that energy. And with Barry, I mean, once a 7 of swords, always a 7 of swords, if you know what I mean. So whoever he's with has to be very careful. That's the tea on those 2. My gosh. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh my god, no, Michaela. I'm sorry. Michaela, don't listen to this one. Oh my god. Just mute this one. Don't do this to me, King. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You never know. You never know. Claire says the fame went to his head when he blew up in the film industry. He is sowing his seeds left, right, and center. Okay, and that's the real tea from Ireland. Claire knows what's up. Okay, Claire, thank you for giving us the behind the scenes, true, word on the street tea. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I could see that. Hmm. All I can say about that is just, okay. Well, good luck to you, Barry. Let's see. Oh, Beth says, I think KW has been MK Ultra by the powers in Hollywood. Just my opinion. Oh, you think he's into some like weird cult stuff? Isn't MK Ultra what the CIA like released some sort of documents talking about how they like had that program? It was like a mind control thing or something. Hmm. Interesting, Beth. Dang. Could be. Kanye seems very lost, and it's very stressful to see him like just from the anti-Semitic stuff to the crazy stuff to the his wife being like naked everywhere. I mean, it's like very weird. Ugh, I don't know. Gives me bad feelings. Nigel says Sabrina's new album is definitely cohesive from start to finish, but I don't see myself going back to it. 7.5 out of 10. The production is amazing. Nigel, that was such a wonderful, very succinct and informative review. Nigel, have you thought about doing this for a side hustle? That was such a good review. Dang. Yeah. Have to say I agree. I loved it as well, but it's like not one of those albums that I want to listen to again and again either. But like with Espresso or Please Please Please, like I have that on repeat. Chapel Roan, I have her on repeat. So yeah, okay, I agree. Robin says, "Can you pull a card on JLo and A-Rod?" Sure, why not? Why not? Okay, we do have one juicy story after this before we have to go. Cuz I got to get to an appointment. But yeah, it's good. I saved the best for last or the juiciest for last. All right. Let's see. JLo and A-Rod. Claire says all these Dublin guys when they hit it big, womanizers, partying, etc., etc. Ah, dang. Well, Claire, now we know. We've been informed. Can't say Claire didn't warn us. Oh man. Bad Cam is on repeat for me. Oh, okay, nice, Michaela. I did like that one. That was good. Yeah, that one was good too. Okay. JLo and A-Rod. Currently. And possibly future. 7 of Cups. Oh my god. You guys, the drama. Um, there are still feelings there for sure. But this card, if you look at it, there's all these choices. There's like a diamond, a snake, a castle, a heart. This is talking about like so many mixed emotions. So many mixed emotions there between the two of them. It's the definition of it's complicated. I mean, all right, I just got goosebumps, so confirmation. How does JLo feel about A-Rod right now? Ooh, 7 of Wands in the reverse. Whoa, okay, this is that Hollywood competition thing, but in reverse, let me get a clarifier. I mean, this card is like our symbol today of like bad things, but in reverse. Let me see. I need a clarifier. Why is it in reverse? I mean, competition, yes, he was cheating on her and all of that, but why is this in reverse? Another one. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh wow. Okay, she doesn't think that she could build with him. because of his past. I am gonna say let me get one more. Dang, this is very complicated. I should have known when the 7 of Cups came out. It was gonna be like some kind of tangled web. How JLo feels about A-Rod. Oh, the High Priestess. Yeah, okay. So this is about like spiritual intuition. I think she's trying to grow. I think that she doesn't want to repeat any past mistakes. Okay? And this tells me that she looks at A-Rod as something like a cycle she doesn't want to repeat again. Even though 7 of Cups, there's a lot of feelings there and I think that again, in her heart of hearts, in her fantasy world, the way that she felt about Ben, that she wishes that it could be true. She wishes that they could be in love and have this fairy tale romance. I don't think that she will go down that path again because I think that this Ben situation taught her, hopefully once and for all, that you really can't live in fantasy land. Like you have to have your feet on the ground and you have to pay attention to what someone does and how they act. And I think that was like the spiritual type of lesson for her, which is a good thing. I mean, so I don't think she'll go back because I think she's learned that lesson. High priestess now. Okay, good. I mean, dang. I mean, it would be really sad if she just kept like repeating the same cycles. Okay, how does A-Rod feel about JLo? And then we're gonna move on to our last story. Hi, Al. Oh, no worries. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, can you read what Camila and Sean are like after being bashed by songs by Sabrina? Oh my God, Al. Okay. So that is I'm working on a video right now where that's going to be included. So you have to wait a little bit longer, but thank you for the request. That will absolutely be included in the Tarot Tea review I'm going to be doing about Sabrina Carpenter's new album and all the people that are rumored to be the subjects of her songs. I even bought like little fake clip-on bangs to try to do a cosplay. So it's coming. It's coming. It'll be out this week. So just bear with me. They look awful, by the way. It's hilarious. Let's see how A-Rod feels about JLo. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. No lie there. Yeah, he sees her as abundant. This is also Leo energy. He sees her as the queen. I think he also wishes that he wouldn't have messed it up. Because I think that the only person that can handle A-Rod and the only person that can handle JLo is probably, it's one another. It was kind of like for a brief moment there, the king and the queen. That stinks. Yeah, he sees her as the Queen of Pentacles. I think I was thinking before that it was the other way, and we pulled some cards right when JLo and Ben were having issues. I think this was like maybe last reading or whatever. And we got this. Let me get one more. Hold on. Let me get one more. Right, Rod? How he feels towards JLo. Like I said, it's complicated. And it might even change from month to month, week to week. Temperance. Just like Ben. Weird. He's trying to I mean, the drama between all of them, just like Ben with Kick, he is trying to stay temperate around JLo. He doesn't wanna ever jump into anything again. It's like all of these people, I think, are starting to realize that they can't keep doing what they used to do because it doesn't work. I think now it's like we've gone too far. This made us look crazy. We were out there putting our business on the streets. Like, I think that they are all very much gonna be moving forward with temperance from now on. I think things are gonna be more secretive. I think that especially A-Rod and Ben, they don't wanna be, like, embarrassed or humiliated or promise something and then mess up again. So temperance, I think he's keeping his distance from her, but he does see her as the Queen of Pentacles. Ugh, yuck. Need to get it together. Okay. What do you guys say? Robinson, I think Serena's album is Grammy worthy. I love her. I love her too. I think she's amazing. She's so talented. Camila dyeing her hair blonde, it still kills me. Okay, I know that a lot of people like it, and she looks beautiful with blonde hair or dark hair, but I do miss Camila being having her natural dark hair. I thought she looked so pretty. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, she had such beautiful, like, healthy, natural hair. I don't know. Yeah, I don't okay, moving on. And that's the hair tea. All right, our last story. This to me is the juiciest because when we did the reading for Blake Lively, and when we also and I don't know if this was in the members only group. I think this maybe came through in the part 2 reading for It Ends With Us when we just looked at Blake Lively. And that when I pulled some cards, we had this whole storyline come through about her being a friend being disappointed in her, and it had to do with, like, a friend. And we were, like, speculating on who this friend could be, and we were like, "It might be Taylor," right? Because Taylor's big on her reputation being positive, and she's associated herself with Blake a lot professionally, and privately, they're also, I think, genuinely really good friends. So there was this friend being disappointed, and then when we pulled cards on Taylor and, like, what was coming next for her after this, break or while she's on this break from the tour, we got that there was going to be a friend who was possibly going to betray her. So we got friend stories for both Blake Lively and Taylor Swift. At the time, I did not think that this would be with each other, but as of late, sources have been pointing out that Blake Lively has been trying to get people to ask her more questions about Taylor Swift in her interviews and fewer questions about It Ends With Us. Now, I don't see her doing a whole lot of press anymore. This was like last week, end of last week, this story came out. And there was like a little clip that went along with it where somebody asked her a question about one of Taylor's songs. And she was like very complimentary about Taylor Swift. And it was weird. Like when I saw it, I was like, that's a little weird. And it did feel a little bit ick, like you're sort of using your friend who has just like the heart of the nation because she's been like so sweet. And I mean, well, Taylor, Taylor's Taylor, but it sort of gave me this icky feeling. Like that's kind of off. Like you're kind of trying to use your friend to look better. I felt it. Other people kind of pointed it out. Okay, so that was the first thing. And then it's also interesting that Taylor, and this is in the link below, there's an article that talks about how Taylor shared like two of her other friends' projects, including Sabrina Carpenter's, on her story, and she didn't share It Ends With Us. Now, usually it's like, that's silly, whatever, like, who cares about social media? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but then at the same time, if you think about it, the way that celebrities promote each other's things, and for this to be such a huge movie for Blake, if that really is your best friend and you're sharing your other friend's stuff, you're gonna share, Blake Lively's stuff too. So it's like not a big deal, but it is in a weird way. Like it's definitely saying something. And that's not surprising because Taylor definitely tries to stay out of the fray. So that brings us to right now and the current tea that we're going to be pulling some cards on. A lot of people have pointed out that it's very strange that even though, Blake Lively spent her birthday in Rhode Island, which is great. She's a Virgo. Her birthday was on the 25th. So she's a 7 energy Virgo, which I think can also make you a little bit acerbic, which is why I think she has this kind of way of talking that maybe can be cutting sometimes or not warm. 7 energy kind of has to be careful about that. But all these photos came out from Backgrid, and it seems like from People Magazine. And a lot of these places, allegedly, they will run stories when you call them. Like, it's not like people necessarily knew that this was going on. So, there's speculation that Blake is now using Taylor again to look better by spending her birthday there, having paparazzi come and take candid photos so that it kind of, gives her that halo effect again. Like, well, she's friends with Taylor, so she can't be that bad. Like, those were old interviews, that type of thing. So, we're going to pull some cards and see if there's any tarot truth to there being some weirdness with the press, with Taylor and Blake. All right, let's see. Kay says, "Hi, Kay. Can you check in on why?" It like switch. Hold on. Gotta scroll up. Can you check in on why Blake was so cringy in that one interview from a few years ago? Ugh. Oh my God. Michaela says, Britt, I've been waiting on the Rhode Island tea. Right, Michaela? Gotta save the best for last. Okay. Let's see. to get it started, Kay, that's a good place to yeah, we'll start with that. Why was Blake so rude, cringy in the interview from a few years ago? And I'm guessing that you're talking about the bump one, but there were a few that she was very rude in. Let's just get one card for why. The Chariot. An overabundance of Mars energy. This makes sense. This is pushy. This is feeling like you need to be in control. Also, what's interesting in this card is if you look at the person who is, driving the chariot, this is Blanche from the Golden Girls. It's feeling like, in this sense, it's feeling like you need to be in control of everybody else. And this can come from insecurity, not to make it okay, because it's never okay to be rude to people. But this is more of like, it comes from worry, like this worry of being inferior or people making fun of you. So you need to be in control. And it's kind of narcissistic. It's like, so you need to be in control. You need to like put others down before they can put you down. Highly insecure. Like this is not someone who's like happy and warm. When you see Sabrina in an interview, by the way, like she is such an example to me of what someone who is like just confident and warm, like the way that they come through. Like she's so pleasant to watch in interviews. And it's weird to me that Blake, who seems so confident, I don't know, it just strikes me that she's actually probably not very confident at all, which is where I think the mean girl behavior comes from. So that's my 2 cents, but I think that's what this card is saying. All right. So moving on to the Rhode Island of it all. Okay. So, how does Taylor feel about all of these stories? Like, I think it was Daily Mail, People Magazine, Page Six, like so many stories running right now about Blake Lively spending her birthday with Taylor Swift. Was Taylor okay with this? Was she a part of the press? Or is she surprised? Is this the betrayal that we were getting a little reading on? Let's see. How does Taylor feel about the press, allegedly for entertainment purposes? Two of Wands. Okay. Two, that is partnership, passion, looking to the future. She may have been in on it or at least gave it the okay. Let me get a clarifier. How did Taylor feel about the press? High Priestess, having learned lessons. That JLo energy we just got of kind of being older and wiser. Okay, let's get one more clarifier before I can interpret how Taylor really feels about it. The devil card. Ooh. Okay, well, I went down a whole rabbit hole when reading the story about Rhode Island, and then I started reading other stories about, her house and, the history of the house, and then how she used to have all of these parties, and there were all these like photos of the parties that she would have with like Calvin Harris, and she was like, just the fun and kind of like debauchery and riding on his back. Like it was like all these like crazy pictures of Taylor Swift like just partying at her Rhode Island house with all these celebrities. The devil card. This is like, to me, this is devil may care attitude. Okay. I think based on this, I actually think that she is okay with it. So, Two of Wands, I don't think that she planted any of the stories or whatever, but I think that either when they came out, she didn't care or Blake told her and she didn't care. So, I don't think this is the betrayal thing, thankfully. But yeah, Two of Wands, the world in your hands, looking to the future. I think she has her mind set on bigger things, the high priestess. I do think that she has learned a lot about the press and about friendship and about how when you start getting muddled in that, how things can go south. So I think she's more concerned with a devil may care attitude right now of not getting into it with other people, staying like just kind of keeping focused on her own career, her own path. That's why I think she didn't like promote Blake, but she also isn't going to like, get upset or dissuade her. I think she just knows how it works, high priestess. She's like, "It's fine. I know how it works. Like, I don't want you to have, like, a crappy future. Like, if that's what you wanna do, if you wanna show photos here at your birthday party that we're actually having, that's fine. Devil may care. Like, I'm too busy having fun anyway," and, like, she was doing her own thing. Okay. It's giving kind of maturity, I guess. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, yeah. Not as much tea there as I thought. Okay, bye, Robin. Thanks for joining us. This was so fun seeing you. And you spilled such good tea, as always. Yeah, I gotta go to my appointment soon too. Dang it. I get sucked into the tea. I'm like, tell them I can't make it. I'm spilling the tea. They're like, "Holy crap." Okay. Blake, did she call the paparazzi? Did she do this on purpose? Is she in some way using her friendship with Taylor to try to look better? I think we know the answer, but let's get the tarot tea to back us up. Claire says there's a big takedown on Blake these past few weeks. She's not coming across the best. I agree, Claire. It's really like the interviews that get me. And if it's just her being like insecure and feeling like she's at a low point, and who knows, like why, whatever the motivation, it's still just as bad. It's a bad look. It's just such a bad look. She does have a lot of Virgo in her chart, so she comes through as somebody who tries to look better with like intellect, and maybe she thought she was just being witty and in control and like, strong, but it definitely comes across as like belittling and nasty. So not good, like just not nice. I just think there are other ways you could do it. Oh, yeah. And it was also pretty obvious that that one journalist was just sweet and well intended. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You don't have to be like that. All right. How did Blake feel about the press? Did she call them? What was her strategy? Let's just see what comes through. Judgment. Uh, let's get a clarifier. Yeah, you guys, she is feeling very judged. She feels like this could be her judgment day. A little bit of panic associated with that. Kind of like it's all come back. Like, the story of Judgment Day in the Bible, where it's like that's the day when like your sins and everything that you've done in your life is like weighed out. This is like how she feels. She's like, "Oh, everything I've done has come to light. I am being judged. They're going to make a judgment on me. Like, what is the decision going to be?" It's like she's really in her head about it. Okay. What else? Yikes. How did she feel about the paparazzi? Did she call them allegedly? The Sun card. She's so happy. And I think, this is a yes card. So yes, she called them and she's so happy that the pictures are coming out and that there are this many stories running because it's drowning out the stories about It Ends With Us. Let me see right now, real quick. If I Google Blake Lively, do more stories come out? Hold on. About her birthday party? I think. Oh my God. Okay. You guys, I just typed in Blake Lively and what populated was Blake Lively, Rhode Island. She's so happy because this story is drowning out the It Ends With Us drama because there's so many stories in so many different publications. Yeah, she's pleased. I think she called them. I think that this was a plan, a strategy. I think she was probably already planning to have her birthday with Taylor because they spent a lot of time together, but this was just very convenient. She's super pleased. Oh my God. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Mm. Kay talks, so nothing happened with the reporter previously because just so it seems so out of pocket to be so mean and also Parker Posey going along with it. Okay. So Kay, I mean, I don't know for sure, right? But I watched her video, the woman who this happened to. I think it's Kirsty Flodge. I don't really know how you say her name, but I subscribed to her YouTube channel because I was watching her Kirsty Flaw. Because I was watching some of her other videos and she's like an independent freelance journalist. And I don't know, I wanted to give her some support and she's out there hustling. And I watched her talk about what actually happened, and she actually addressed that. She said, "Some people are saying that maybe something happened off camera before this interview started." But she said, "No, when you come in, like, you have, like, 5 seconds to get started. Like, they don't let you just, like, talk to the celebrities and hang out." She did say that before she came in, somebody had said something kind of rude in one of the other interviews to Blake Lively, but it was, like, about the character and not about Blake. And oh, no, that was with Anna Kendrick. So, no, the one with Parker Posey, there was nothing. She said she had just walked in the room. Anyway, but she was addressing all of it. That's why I was like, I believe her. Like, and that is true. They're trying to, like, get people through really quick at any of these, like, journalistic, entertainment, celebrity opportunities. Like, you don't have a lot of time. So I think that was just them, which is hard to believe. Okay. Anything from Gossip Girl Days or Sister of the Traveling Pants. Oh, I wish I could pull all these. Okay. I gotta get to my appointment. I can't be late. But you guys, this was so much fun. I love you guys. This was great. Penny says, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Penny. Heck yes. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for spending time with me. Oh my God, Gigi subscribed. Whoop, whoop. Yay, Gigi. Welcome to the Tea Time fam. You guys are the best. This was so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with me, for spending a little time, spilling a little tea. You guys are great. Have an awesome rest of your Monday. And Nigel, I hope you get some good rest if you're still here. Claire, I hope you have a good evening. Okay, I love you guys. Bye, Sage. You have a good day too. I'll talk to y'all soon. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and read these later. Okay, love y'all. Thank you. See you later. Have a good day.